Welcome to 5 Year Plan TV. This is Jay's final say, looking back at the Palace trip to Hull yesterday in the Premier League. Long trip for Palace, but what are you doing to us, Palace? At the moment, it's very frustrating. Entertaining, you've got to say it's entertaining. There's no doubts about that. We can score goals, but we leak goals terribly. Defending at the moment is I say appalling. It was great against Southampton last week. We kept a clean sheet, first clean sheet since the middle of April, I think it was, in the Premier League. But we couldn't follow that up again yesterday, and we were leaking goals for some peculiar reason. The first 20, that's frustrating. A side air because it's frustrating because we didn't get a win yesterday, and it could have been worse. It could have been a loss. We showed plenty of character to get the equaliser, but we really shouldn't have been in that position. First 20 minutes we played well, had most of the possession and chances, but us pessimistic Palace fans could see what was coming, and it duly happened. Robert Snodgrass won a penalty. I say won. It cheated, basically. He cheated to win a penalty. He's admitted such on social media since, and there's been so much on social media and in the media as well that I won't dwell on it too much. But this needs to be eradicated from our game. Something needs to be done to stop players thinking that that's the right thing to do. Whether it is, just a moment of madness in their heads, I don't know. It's something that infuriates fans, opposition players, management, the lot. It can't be in the game. Scott Dann went to ground, which wasn't ideal. As a defender, you can't really be going to ground, and it's no excuse. He didn't give up Snodgrass opportunity to go down, and it was infuriating. It really was, considering we played so well up until that point. But we got ourselves back into the game as usual. Wilf Zaha was fantastic once again, and there's so many people that have had negative comments about Wilf Zaha when this season he's arguably playing the best football he ever has. He looks confident, loves to take on a player. His defensive work is improving, which is excellent. And he's kind of come into his own a little bit more since Yannick Bolasie left, I have to say, which is really good. His link-up play with Christian Benteke, again yesterday, was excellent. Benteke must love seeing the crosses coming in from Zaha. Zaha got a goal, an excellent goal yesterday as well. Really good, well-worked goal. Pretty much a solo effort, beating a couple of players and firing a shot into the top of the net is absolutely superb. Benteke again. 2 penalty shouts for Benteke yesterday. Both could have been given when you consider how soft the Snodgrass one, or that again shouldn't have been given in the first place. But the other 2 on Benteke were arguably Hull couldn't have had any complaints if both of them were given. But as the game went on, Palace went 2-1 up, which is great, and you kind of think, yeah, this is back to a point where we can perhaps get a win. But we kind of almost threw it away. 3-2 down through some sloppy defending again. Scott Dann doesn't look the same player since he's come back from injury. He really doesn't. But as I mentioned, Palace didn't give up, and that's a really good trait that we have. And we've come back, and Fraser Campbell, so pleased for the guy. He gets a lot of stick on social media, but good goal, very good goal. Come off the bench, scored a goal. Who needs Lloyd Redmond, Connor Wickham? I'm joking, of course, but. It's great to have that option. If it might give him a bit of confidence as well. It's not great for if a player that wants to play football and sits on the bench week in, week out. He's actually given us something yesterday, and in front of Hull fans that were giving him stick for the majority of the game as well, which was superb. So it could have been a lot worse. We've got a point out of the game. We probably should have won the game, really. But we go on to 2 more games in the Premier League: United at home and Chelsea at home in the next 7 days. Both the games are tough. We'll see what happens. There's no doubt there's going to be goals at both ends. So I'm hoping that we can surprise one of them. I'm probably not holding out for Chelsea, but perhaps United is a team that we've never particularly done well against. So it's probably about time. But we'll see. I'll be back next weekend with a review of both games, and leave your comments underneath this video. Let us know your thoughts on the whole result and the game itself, particularly the Snodgrass phantom penalty that was given. And please share 5 Year Plan TV all across social media. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon.